Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Albies on at first. Nobody out. Fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Full count now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Margot's on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Next to hit is Dominic Smith. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. From the stretch. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Margot looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 249 career, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
The center fielder, number 13.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The average coming into play right at 320. 29 homers and 84 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 18 homers and 59 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
In the air, down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Touki Toussaint will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
And now here is Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bizarro looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Marquez has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career, and in that time he struck out more than 1,600 batters. fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped up. Vogelback is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 15, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. One man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Margot is there. Two gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Roldani Baldwin.
Next up is Roldani Baldwin. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And now the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High in the air out to center field. Margot is under this one, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
First offering. Too high. 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0. Now here it comes. 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And he popped him up. Freeman trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. The next 3-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at bat, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 21.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Daniel Vogelback, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1. Count is 3-1.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now to bat, Jordan Luplow. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Phillies move out in front 3-2. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting 8, the catcher, Diego.
Stepping in now, Diego Cartaya. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
high and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly, and there are two away now.
Batting ninth.
So next
The
to
pitcher.
bat will be Herman Marquez.
Marquez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Albies over to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Touki Toussaint, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 62.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 34 driven in. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Toussaint aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Luplow will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but that'll land foul, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Candelario, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 8.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're up 3-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Two down with a runner at first, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-1. Moncada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Moncada's running. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Into the box, Roldani Baldwin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The set and the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Into the box now, Touki Toussaint, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
0-2, here it is. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story.
Not shortstop. Trevor.
Here's the first pitch.
Story.
Ball, Atkinson.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Chopper to short. Arcia gloves it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to dig in, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Ball 2. Pitch is popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out. Next to hit, Daniel Vogelbach worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 10.
He
Jordan.
almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
To the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Phillies strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in will be Dominic Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Acuna digs in now. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
3-1 to him now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Freddie Peralta takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Freddie Freeman will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Now the 1-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Popped him up. Cartaya has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next, it'll be Yoan Moncada, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering.
1-0.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Nomar Mazara would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready now is Nomar Mazara, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2, here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. Now into the box, Diego Cartaya. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he misses 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Miguel Geraldo steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the AB now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mazara's on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Dan Altavilla will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Roldani Baldwin. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he popped him up. Vogelback has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Justin Dean will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Now here's the first offering. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Vogelback makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's set. Here it comes. Low for ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Arcia brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home.
Yeah. 1-1. I got 2-1 to count.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 2-0.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. The relay throw. The run scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Austin Davis, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So here's Yoan Moncada as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Braves lead it 7-3. Bryce Wilson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Change up low, 2-0. Hit hard but foul. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Four runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies 4. Stepping in once again is Yoan Moncada, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Davis is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Roldani Baldwin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, number 46.
Sir Anthony Dominguez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Austin Slater will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now the first pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Atlanta. They hold a 7-4 lead. Blake Trinan will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So stepping in is Daniel Vogelback. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Number 21.
First pitch on the way.
No, inside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Fouled away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Diego Cartaya. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Lined but speared on a hop. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Cannon Middleton is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Next up, Orlando Arcia singled in his last at-bat.
Number 7, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Dominic Smith will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Down in order go the Braves. They hold a 7-4 lead. Aaron Slegers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bryson Stott will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now here it comes. He grounds it sharply to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Popped him up. Baldwin is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Stott, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. The 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
The bat. The second baseman.
Stepping in next, Kevin Biggio, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazara's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So here is Ronald Acuna. He steps in for the fifth time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. First offering.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heated.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
To the plate now, Yohan Moncada down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. To third. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Luke Jackson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Trevor Story. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Count 1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Daniel Vogelback's next. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
From the stretch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in next, Diego Cartaya. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 the final finish today. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Luke Jackson earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.